Oh, it's okay, I'm fucking stupid. Hello, I'm back in my messy ass room, and I decided for this video, I'm going to be sketching out a rather large piece, actually. So if you look over here, that's how big my piece is. You can see a little bit of the sketch, but I decided that I would make a rather large piece. And a little bit of context on this, when I was younger, I would always kind of draw sort of a physical manifestation of Mother Nature. For some odd reason, I don't know. At the time, I really liked drawing plants. My computer's being stupid. That's what I'm recording it on. No. Okay. Anyways, I decided to kind of, I'm not really sure how you describe it, but to kind of commemorate my younger self, I decided to do a rather large piece of, well, Mother Nature. So, here goes. So this is so the quality of the sketch right now is rather shitty, but, oh yeah, you can see my actual body. So yeah. Which, now in hindsight, I did not think this through. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. Yeah. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so this seems to be a little bit of a better angle. I couldn't get any higher, I guess, so this will have to do. So I know it's not really showing up all that well on here right now, currently. But this is the best that I could do. I did turn out my light a little bit so that the light from up here wouldn't contrast that as much. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I already finished the sketch for the body, so I'm good on that. I just have to kind of, thicken the lines a little bit, give it more pressure. Okay, so here I am drawing the face of said character of Mother Nature. So since she is Mother Nature, I figured I'd give her a more virtuous, kind of humble expression here, with her eyes closed and with a slight smile on her face. And I think that suits her a lot. And I don't think there are a lot of I don't really think a lot of people draw Mother Nature that much, which, don't quote me on that, because I haven't really seen that myself. So, anyways, I'm just drawing the face, and, I think here is where I start drawing the hair. And I wanted to give her very long, flowing hair, because, it suits her. It relatively suits her. And I wanted to give the illusion of her hair having been in the wind and all that stuff. But I think that turned out really well. Some of the only things I really regret on this piece, since it was so last minute, is that I didn't reflect that on the dress as well. Because what you'll see later in the video is that her dress is also rather flowy looking, but I did not reflect that like I did in the hair, which is something I wish I would have done. But it's 11 right now. I think I started working on this. This took an hour to make, so I believe I worked started working on it on like 9 something, which is around the time when I'm actually laying down. So there's my dog Jake. He's freaking adorable. Don't tell me otherwise. He's one of my babies. So I think here is when I start drawing the dress. Well, not start, but I'm continuing on the dress. That's when I get to the bottom of the dress. I'm not used to drawing such large pieces. That includes like not being used to like having to use so much of your body to move around just to reach a certain spot to like correct or like draw or something, which is rather frustrating. So here I think I was looking up a song. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just working on the dress here. And some of the hands, I rounded out the end of the fingers because nobody has like boxed fingers, and that's not really a part of my style because I made everything kind of round. Here I think is where I start working on the line art, and something to note here is I used a different marker for the eyelashes so I could get like kind of a cat wing kind of thing, although I didn't want it to be that harsh. By the way, that other dog that you saw there, that is my baby girl, Molly. I love her. Jake is 3 years old. He's a German short hair. And Molly is 12 years old. She is a Brittany Spaniel. I love them both. So, just continuing on the line art of it. I'm not really too happy about the hands, but you know, they could have looked a lot worse. Something to keep in mind when you're drawing hands is try not to think too much about try not to think too much on the actual hands themselves. There's my finished piece, and that's kind of the end of that. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and of course, please consider subscribing to my friends. My friends include Tori, Jacob, and Audrey. I will link their channels in the description below. They are great creators. Tori, he kind of just is himself on camera, which is something I can absolutely respect. I love that about him. He could just be himself. And that is something doesn't come as easily to me. Audrey has an absolute knack for history and art, such as myself. And she does talk about history on her channel, so I will link her in the description below. Go check her out. She's absolutely talented. And my friend Jacob, he does a lot of videos based around like video games that he likes and stuff like that. And there are a couple of videos with like orchestras in his videos, which is something that I love. He showed me a couple of them actually, and he is very good at what he does, so I will link that in the description below as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to me, and please subscribe to my friends. I'll link them in the description below to check them out. And I'll see you guys later.